I stand here, I'm not in the way of the shot, am I, if you pan that way? Because my head's hitting the ceiling over there. I'm not in the way of the shot, am I? How about if I do? Just yell at me if I am. If I hear you yell my name, I know I am. It's like a kid's thing. Oh my! And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. We are live from the Dayton Arena on the campus of the Conn College Camels. Beautiful New London, Connecticut, right up against the shores. Absolutely gorgeous autumn day. What a great day for hockey. It's Coast Guard hockey back on the Solu as the Coast Guard Bears take on the Harvard Crimson. Look at those gorgeous Coast Guard sweaters. Orange sweaters with the stripes across the shoulders. The Bears logo across the chest. Blue numbers. Blue socks, ladies and gentlemen, with orange, blue, and white stripes. And in between the pipes for the Coast Guard today is going to be none other than number 29, Stone Grant. Grant getting the start. There he is. He's got the gorgeous pads and waffle going. Man, I love these sweaters. Look at those Coast Guard sweaters. I'll tell you, if anybody from the Coast Guard is tuning in and they're wondering what to get the broadcaster for Christmas, or perhaps if the wife is tuning in, or Santa, if he's tuning in, he's still on during his off season. Boy, I sure like a double XL number 42, one of those. Absolutely gorgeous. And down at the other end, the Harvard Crimson. Crimson wearing their black sweaters with the crimson trim, I guess. The H on the shoulder, Harvard across the chest with the Harvard logo. He's wearing my Harvard tie, like, oh, sure, he went to Harvard, the great Dan Aykroyd. And in between the pipes, Derek Vastola getting the start here for Harvard today. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. What a gorgeous autumn day here in New England and southeastern Connecticut as the Crimson pay visit to the Bears right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Colin York. He made the trip over to New London today. We're so thankful for you to be here with us today. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you this afternoon. Beyond fired up here. We're just doing a quick sound check, ladies and gentlemen, and making sure everything sounds and looks wonderful on the screen for your entertainment purposes at home. All right, we're about ready to get underway here, about 2 minutes from the start of the affair. I want to remind everybody, please share the link, share that link. solubroadcasting.org. That's solubroadcasting.org. And anybody anywhere in the world can tune in live. And the boys and anybody anywhere in the world can go back and tune in later on from our archives. Never a pay-per-view fee on the Solu or archive fee. Just click and enjoy. So you can text anybody right now, solubroadcasting.org. And or you can watch on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That helps us grow the brand and helps us do and continue to bring everybody these games at no cost and no pay-per-view for anybody at home. And please follow us on our TikTok as well. If you go to TikTok and type in solubroadcasting.org, you can follow us on TikTok, where we have a lot of fun. We do all the Seahawk games, we do the Coast Guard games, and a lot of high school games here in Connecticut. So we're about ready to get underway. You see the netminder there, number 29, Stone Grant. A stellar young man, number 29 in your scorecard. And it looks like we're about ready to get underway. He's a junior, or a 3C, as they call it, an all-conference team MVP, first team all-conference last year, team MVP. And with a name like Stone, ladies and gentlemen, you were basically made to be a goaltender. You see the Harvard and Bears captain there, Frankie Lucino, number 23 in your scorecard. Lucino, a fantastic player. I had the privilege of doing the Coast Guard games last year, and I want to thank him so much and thank you so much for having us back to do the games again this year. It really is a blessing, honor, and privilege. I get so fired up for these games. I couldn't sleep last night. It was like Christmas Eve all over again. I love these games. I love coming here. It's such a privilege. And I just want to say, forgive me for last week. I know we were supposed to cover the game last week. I just want to get it out of the way. The family and I were moving, and I thought it would I completely misinterpreted how long the move would take. So that was my fault. So I humbly apologize. I ask for your forgiveness. And we're on our way now. We're on to this game, though. We're not here to talk about the past. As Mark McGuire told the Senate Committee on Steroids, we're here to talk about the future. And the future is Harvard versus the Coast Guard right now. We're going to have the national anthem, and then we're going to play hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network, and we're going to get underway in just a moment. The boys are lining up for the national anthem. So we're going to step aside, listen to our song, and then we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the pleasantries are out of the way now. Nothing left to do but drop the puck and play hockey. Here in New London, Connecticut, the Bears and the Crimson about ready to do battle. A fantastic affair on the docket here today. We played 3 20-minute stanzas. They do Zamboni the ice in between stanzas, so a fantastic opportunity to make yourself a sandwich. Pour that sarsaparilla, perhaps walk the dog, shingle the driveway. I don't know, get some things knocked off the honey-do list, but make sure you make it back here for the second stanza. Just like to plan ahead, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a chess player. There's nothing I can do. I'm always 3-4 moves ahead, Bobby Fischer style. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. Harvard paying visit to the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard break their huddle. We'll see who's going to get the start here. Well, the Coast Guard. Look at those sweaters. I can't even get my eyes off of those things. Absolutely gorgeous. My 2 favorite colors, too, blue and orange. Looks like Dylan McGill. McGill's got absolute speed. That young lad can fly. Number 6 in your scorecard. Also a junior, a 3C as they're called. 4C is the 3C? 3C is a sophomore, I'm sorry. 4C is the freshman, 1C of the seniors. I apologize, I'll get the hang of it. Coughlin taking the face off now, leaning in, and we're underway from New London. The Coast Guard and Harvard. Enjoy the matinee, ladies and gentlemen. As the Bears flip it out to center, that one's poured down at center ice. Nice job there by Danoni. Send the puck in for Harvard. Back the other way now quickly. Here come the Bears transitioning from defense to offense. Through the neutral zone, they send it in wide of Vastola. Harvard on it there. In on the forecheck quickly there was McGill. Breaking it there is Crayer. Crayer sending it cross ice. Justin Crayer. Nice cross ice pass for the Crimson. Quick shot there. Top of the crease. Square to the shooter. No rebound there. The first save of the afternoon by Stone Grant. Stonewall Grant, ladies and gentlemen, may as well be that young lad's name. I really love the new pads, the glove, the waffle. The pads, he's looking sharp, the mask. Tell you what, not only is he a stellar goaltender, he's a stellar dressed goaltender as well. Now you got to accessorize, ladies and gentlemen, and there's nothing better to accessorize than a waffle. There's a chance now in front, steered aside there. Nice job poking the puck aside there by Gorman. Cleared but not out, kept in by the Crimson at the blue line, letting the shot go. Great job there by Morris, getting the stick in the shooting lane. And away come the Bears now. Sending the puck through center ice, behind the net it goes now. First on it there is McCann, that's Cooper McCann. Number 5 in your scorecard, he turns back the other way. Wearing Denny Potfan's old number 5, that pleases the broadcaster. Out to center ice, sent back in. Delayed offsides is in effect, thank the Lord, thank the Maker. I just did a bunch of youth hockey games, as I do every Saturday. I had the privilege of covering the Seahawks up in Norwich, and there is no delayed offsides in youth hockey, so to see delayed offsides being called here really pleases the broadcaster. A little bit of trouble here as the Crimson applying pressure now. Here's Murray. Murray sending it down low. Behind the net it goes now. Crimson trying to get it back in front. They jab at it. Was on the back of the net there for a moment. Picked up by Linzo. Frankie Linzo sends it all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing happened when the puck go down. Bang before the other guy. My harm come go up. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. The fantastic rookie season of rookie goaltender Denny Lemieux, who ended up going to Florida and got the money. Went on to be a real estate mogul down in southern Florida. Most people don't know the rest of that story. Well, like Paul Harvey, ladies and gentlemen, I like to tell it. Crimson winning the face-off back to the blue line. That shot doesn't get through. Into the corner now. Nice job there by the Bears. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Good job there by Danoni to keep the puck in. Back in front now. Harvard looking to turn. Wheel letting the shot go. Just missed wide there on the glove side of Grant. Harvard off to a good start here. Rolling puck as the Bears come away with it. Down the left wing. Moving in and out there. That was Jacobson. Jacobson lost the handle on it. Bouncing puck now. Sent back in there by Rizzo. Behind the net. Picking it up. There's John Murray. Murray with a rolling puck to contend with. He sends it back to his defense partner. Trying to break out. That one's read like a fine piece of literature there, but bounces the Harvard way. Here's Cool. Cool over the blue line. Letting the shot go. Can a corn there by Stone Grant as he gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. Dips it into the gravy. Picks up a couple of kernels of corn. Hands it over to the official. I can't wait for Thanksgiving now. We're only a couple of weeks away. Well, I guess about a month away. I know everybody's like, yeah, Mr. Broadcaster, we got to get through Halloween. I'm not a Halloween guy. I'm more of a Thanksgiving guy, even though you get free candy. Oh, one of the Bears lost his wand there, causing a odd man rush down low there as Garrity walked in. Off the boards, letting the shot go. A big stop there as Grant got the flipper on it. Down the right wing now, here comes McGill. McGill walking in at the dot. McGill patiently pulls the trigger. Oh, he hit the post. McGill rang the dinner bell, but no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? Oh, you saw the speed there of McGill. That young lad can absolutely fly. A little bit of pushing and shoving there as Coughlin mixing it up at the blue line. Speaking with Coughlin's dad before the game, said he played a couple of cross games already today, so he should be warmed up and ready to go. These guys, the Coast Guard, are definitely in shape. You're not going to outwork them. You're not going to out-tire him as McCann backpedals at his own blue line. Slides it across Harvard, going with the cross-corner dump in. Could have been played, so no icing. Picking up the puck there is Linzo. Linzo, tape-to-tape pass now. Trying to catch Harvard in a player change. Stepping up, letting the wrist shot go. That's waffled aside there by Vastola. Harvard trying to get the puck out. A nice job there by Morris. Morris got the puck down low. Harvard with it now. Trying to come out of their own zone, they do. Can't do so, though, as it ends up back at center ice. Sent back in by the Bears. Good pressure by the Bears. On it there is number 23, Denomi. Cross ice pass now down the left wing with a head of steam. That's Murray. Murray tracked down from behind. Good job there by Clark. As the Bears send that one up, that went off the roof here. I absolutely love this arena. When we first moved here about 5 years ago, it was my daughter's first place that she got to play hockey, so love the arena here. As the fans are filing in, a gorgeous day outside. They were probably playing Can Jam of something of that ilk. And face off deep now in the Bears zone, steered aside there. Nice stop there by Grant. Picking it up quickly now. Here come the Bears, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Over the blue line, pulling the trigger, steered aside there, Vastola. What a nice rush there by Linzo. But Linzo can just fly. Very powerful skater. Back through the neutral zone now. Overhoff sliding it over. Tracking it down low is Miller. Miller behind the net. Miller trying to come away with it. Miller, tough angle shot. They score! Miller threw the puck in front. I'm not sure if it went off a Bear or went off another Crimson player. I think Miller's going to get credit with the goal as he's leading. Yeah, he's the locomotive here on the train, going for the high fives and the K-knuckles. That's usually a sign, ladies and gentlemen, that he's going to get credited with the goal. 1-0 is the score. That's why you always throw the puck in front of the net, ladies and gentlemen. You never know what can happen. And something good sure happened there. If you're a Crimson fan or if you got money on the Crimson at home. Letting the quick shot go off the clavicle. The rebound is pushed wide there by Cool as he crashed to the cooker. Here's Murray now. Murray putting the brakes on. Murray letting the shot go, deflected out high. Nice job by Coughlin to get out there. Here's McGill now. Dylan McGill. McGill taking his time, assessing the situation. Harvard leading this 1-0 now. The goal just moments ago. Here's Murray now. Murray behind his own net. Murray trying to come away with it. Sends it over to Denovi. That's sent in. Too high, went off the glass. And out of play. 15-12 left to go here in the opening stanza. Harvard is on the board 1-0. The goal by Cam Miller as he threw it in front. He'll get credit with it. Now I'm officially going to put the mark next to his name there as Miller's got the goal. Here comes the Coast Guard now. They're on the puck, lost the handle on it. That's William Cooper. Cooper trying to get it back in front. Nice poke check there by the Bears, number 14. That's Matthew Clark. Bears come away with it to center ice. Nice job there by Morris. Morris sending the puck in. Behind the net it goes now Vastola. Vastola's a big fella, man. Vastola's got to be about 6'4", 6'8" with the afro. Turnover now at the blue line. Walking in is Jacobson. Jacobson wheeling and dealing behind the net. Jacobson looking for help. Jacobson, a big fella himself at the goal line, trying to take it right to the cooker there. Almost navigated the waters there. Big number 22. He led the team in scoring last year, and you can see why right there at that display of hand skill and speed and strength. There's Jacobson again, a big hit there along the boards. As the physicality starting to open up is Clark. The Bears get some fresh paws on the ice now. Here come the Bears now. That is Jacobson. Jacobson sending it hard around. Bears on it there. Bears trying to come away with it. Big hit there. Clark steps up into his man. Lays the lumber into him there. Bodies come together there as McCann got a big chunk there of Jacobson. Jacobson's out of gas. He's got to get off the ice. He had a long shift there and took a big hit at the end. He'll head off the ice there, get some lactic acid out of his legs. Number 22 in your scorecard today. It's Kyle Jacobson, ladies and gentlemen. First team all-conference player, led the team in scoring last year. And they need a goal here, do the Bears. They trail this one 1-0 in the early going. Harvard's had a little bit better of the play. They're out shooting the Bears, I would say, about 3-1. If there's any sort of ratio or anything like that. That one went into the Harvard bench there. So the faceoff's going to come back to center ice. The Coast Guard had an impressive win last weekend against Wheaton College. And now Harvard stepping in there, Menahead. Max Menahead, or Meanyhead. Depends on if you're friends with him or not. Behind the net now. That's Grant. Grant lets it go through there for Carmen. Carmen trying to work it around. Couldn't do so. Now he comes back away with it. He's got a man weak side trying to connect for the home run. Oh, Murray read that like a fine piece of literature. Carries the puck in, but just a half step off sides. A nice play there by John Murray. As Murray read that play, knocked the puck down and caused the turnover at center ice. John Murray, number 3 in your scorecard. Denovi giving chase there, hounded by number 21. That's the big fella, Caden Waters. I feel like I've been broadcasting that young lad for quite a while. Former Seahawk and Eagle, and now a Bear. He's played on the Solu Network quite a bit. Here's Clark now. Clark centering it in front there. Jacobson got the shot off. That went off a couple of Harvard players in front now. As the Bears look to regroup with 13 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza, they trail this one 1-0. The goal by Miller. Behind the net it goes now. In on the forecheck there was Morris. Harvard doing a nice job. That's Denovi. Denovi wheeling and dealing through the neutral zone. Denovi stepped into Jacobson. Jacobson got a big chunk of him. As it's sent hard around. First on it there's number 18. That's Garrity. Garrity trying to get the puck in front. Left it for Cool. Cool ran into Morris there. That was like running into a mighty oak there as Morris didn't even move. Back the other way now. Here come the Bears 3-on-2 over the blue line. Carrying the puck in. Nice job of back checking and breaking it up, and away comes Harvard now. Back the other way. A good job there by Linzo to get a chunk of him. Carrying the puck in, letting the shot go there. That was Garrity who did a nice job on the back check. Still with the puck now is Garrity. Garrity behind the net, worked over there by Linzo. Here come the Bears now. Bears trying to come away to center ice with it. Little bit of trouble there as Morris had it slid off his stick. Now it's sent all the way down. That should not be icing. The ref waves it off. Clearly the ref wants to get the happy hour, waving off icing. Sent ahead now. Here comes Cool. Cool down the left wing. Cool roughed up a little bit there by Coughlin as the netminder Grant leaves it for his defenseman, telling the defenseman, don't pass it, go the length with it, I get the assist. The defenseman saying, sorry, Stone, I got to do what I got to do, and pass the puck. A little bit of trouble now is Cool, causing the turnover, trying to get it down low. Nice job behind the net there by Strand, getting a big chunk of them. They're mucking, doing their homework there. Sent out now for McGill. McGill tried to go cross ice, just out of the reach there of Waters, and it went too far, all the way down for icing. 11:29 left to go here In the opening stanza, you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here with you today. A gorgeous day in New England. It was a little chilly this morning when I woke up, and now it's in the low 60s outside, just perfect. Harvard wins the faceoff into the corner now. There's Dylan McGill. McGill couldn't get it out. Murray waited for it there. Murray tried to send it down low. That went off a couple of Bears. Advantageously, it bounces to the Crimson player. Back to the blue line now. That's Denovi. Back for Denovi. Denovi got it right back. Denovi gets himself a little bit of room. Harvard working the puck nicely here. Here's Murray. Murray for Denovi. Denovi sliding it over. Harvard playing keep away here. Nice job by the Bears, though, to stay in their box and not just chase the puck around. And a nice job there by Denovi to keep the puck in. He lets the shot go. Big stop there as Grant got the flipper on. It comes all the way out to center. Murray hounded there by McGill. Slides it over for Denovi. Murray and Denovi getting a lot of ice time here for the Crimson in the opening stanza. Looks like it's going to go for icing. No, waved off. I guess the Bears may have tipped it. Oh, went off the door there. A bad hop for the Bears here as Harvard got the puck down low. Slid right by Strand. Cleared but not out. It's kept in at the blue line. Nice job by McCann. Quick shot goes right by the waffle. Behind the net now, going for the wraparound. Lying on the goal line, they score! Harvard got the puck on the wraparound, just crawled across the goal line. It barely made a cross there. I thought it was Manyhead who got the goal. We'll see who gets credited for it. Now it looks like it's going to be number 25. That's Brennan Overhoff. Overhoff, your goal scorer there. Overhoff buries the biscuit there for Harvard. And they make it 2-0. The Bears, a little bit of a hill to climb here on home ice. They trail 2-0 to the Harvard Crimson. We'll see how the Bears respond. Here's Clark now. Clark chased behind the net there. Big hit there by Miller. Clark did a nice job to stay on his feet. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework back there. The Bears with it now, coming away with it with a head of steam. Back the other way now, Linzo. Linzo through the neutral zone. Linzo looking for help. Linzo tried to toe drag there around McCann. Couldn't do so. Nice play there by Cooper McCann. In the corner it goes now. Harvard doing a nice job there, clogging up the area as they went to the cooker, Vastola. Got down and blocked the shot there. Vastola takes up a lot of the net there. Down on his knees. His head is still way above the crossbar. That's a big goaltender. It reminds me of the great Darren Pupa back in the day there. Does Vastola. Leaning in to take the draw now is Jack Coughlin. Coughlin wearing number 10. Coughlin got it down low from McGill, bouncing puck dangerously there. McGill did a real nice job going down to one knee to get back to that puck. McGill behind the net. McGill trying to get it out in front. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework in there. That one rolled right up on the ledge there. Let's see, I heard the whistle. I think the ref saying that it went into the Harvard bench there. That was a little bit bizarre. That puck rolled off the glass onto the ledge. It might have hit a Harvard player on the bench, so the ref ruled it dead. Well, the face-off now going to be deep in the Harvard zone to the right of the netminder. That's his waffle side. Catches conventionally from my perspective. Does Vastola. Harvard trying to come away with it. Kept in nicely there by Coughlin. Here come the Crimson now. Trying to get the puck out. Harvard sending it away to center. Down the left wing now, Crayer. Crayer with a nice move. Crayer trying to cut back to the middle. The real estate taken away there by Coughlin. Nice defensive play there by Coughlin. Bears trying to come away with it to center ice. They do. Bouncing puck. Harvard sending it back in. Harvard leading this one 2-0. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. A fluttering, rolling puck sent in as the Bears go to get fresh paws on the ice. Crimson, I guess when they change, get fresh colors. Not really sure. Crimson's got to mean something. Lord knows if I know. Here's Murray. Stepping to the outside. Murray with the puck. Letting the shot go. That went right off the butt end of the stick there. Good butt end save there by Stone Grant. Back the other way now. Here come the Bears. Oh, Harvard had 6 guys on the ice for about 10 seconds. Oh, hit from behind there. The ref's got his arm in the air. As coming over was Clark. He didn't like that. Jacobson was pushed down from behind, so cross-checking is going to be the call. A big power play coming up here for the Bears. As they look to get on the board, they trail this one 2-0. And now the opportunity for the Bears here to get on the board. 8 minutes, 22 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, here with my cameraman and partner, Mr. Colin York. We're on vacation here at the Dayton Arena. It's warm here. We're usually broadcasting up at the Rose Garden in Norwich, where the ice doesn't melt there, people, I'll tell you that. All right, so power play for the Bears. A huge power play here as they trail by 2. Out to center, shorthanded Miller. Nice job there by Jacobson to fight off Miller. Harvard now on the forecheck as the Bears look to get the power play set up. Now they finally corral the puck. Into the zone they go. That is Clark. Clark putting the brakes on, leaves it for McGill. Clark took a big hit there in the corner. Clark back up, letting the quick shot go there. Vastola made the flipper save. The Coast Guard with the puck now. A little bit of give and go at the blue line. Walking in, pulling the trigger, didn't get through that, hit a body out high. Bears setting up the power play, cutting in, walking in, letting the shot go through traffic. Vastola came off the line there, looking like Shep Messing. Making the save there with 1:10 left to go here in the man advantage. As the Bears look to get on the board, they trail this one 2-0. A great opportunity there, but Vastola stood tall. Could be a tripping call at center ice, none coming though. As the ref says play on. The off-ice officials not happy with the refereeing staff. As the netminder Grant leaves it behind the net now for Gorman. Gorman leaves it for a teammate. The Bears looking to get things going here on the power play. They had good puck movement a little while ago. There's McGill now. McGill chips it up ahead. On the backhand, sending it all the way down. That was number 28. That was Crayer. Justin Crayer. Picking it up now is Linzo. Here comes Linzo. Linzo. First pass out of the zone. Tape to tape from McGill. McGill inside out move. McGill to the outside. McGill run into there by Murray. McGill trying to keep it in now. Send it in hard around. Nice job to keep the puck in at the blue line by the Bears. They go cross ice. Down low is Coughlin. Coughlin. He's rubbed out there. Nice job there by Stein. Coughlin keeping the legs turning. That one is fired up the glass. Right at the Cadets there. They didn't trust the glass much. They were ducking and getting out of the way. You can, I guess, break the glass and come through, but usually it doesn't. We're all hoping. All right, here come the Bears now. The power play is over. A couple of big stops by Vastola. Well, you know, the goaltender's got to be your best penalty killer, and he certainly was there. Sending it back down low now. Here's a chance at the circle. Pulling the trigger. Tried to go back door. A nice job there by Cooper McCann to block that shot. Back the other way now. Here comes Harvard. Through the neutral zone. Wheeling and dealing. Garrity. Garrity put himself offsides there at the blue line. He was like, I thought you were going to do one of these. And Cooper said, I don't really know what you were doing there, pal. Well, listen, if that's the worst thing that happens to you today, that's a pretty good day there. Garrity went off sides there. Max Garrity. All right, Murray out there now for Harvard on defense, right in front of your screen there. Stepping up, that was Denovi. Getting a big chunk of waters as he went through. Down the left wing now, Overhoff. Overhoff denied access there. Nice job standing him up at the blue line. Here come the Bears now. Through the neutral zone with a head of steam. Down the left wing, stepping to the outside. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Got it there, letting the shot go. A big stop there by Vastola. Oh, a gorgeous rush there by Linzo. Linzo can go from standing still to full speed, ladies and gentlemen, in like 1.5 strides. Went down the left wing with a head of steam. He had, I believe that was McGill cutting to the cooker. And a dazzling stop there. Boy, Vastola's been good here. The Bears have done a nice job raising their energy since they went down 2-0, though. Now they're applying a couple of hits and a little bit of pressure. That electrifies the crowd here. Back the other way now. Here comes Harvard. Down the right wing, letting the shot go right off the butt end again there of the netminder Grant. Grant utilizing his butt end a lot here today. Standing him up at the red line. A big hit there as Denovi lays the lumber into him. Harvard with the puck now at their own goal line. Trying to go cross ice. That fails to click. Bears trying to send it back in. Little bit of a scrum there in front of the bench. Steered aside there. On it first there is Cool. Cool trying to get it back in front. Had a man cutting to the cooker. That was Crayer. Now he does get it in front, letting the shot go. The hit a body out high. Back to the blue line. A shot pass there by McCann doesn't get through. Nice hit there along the boards as Clark lays the lumber into Garrity. Almost sending him head over heels. Or heels over head, I guess, would be more correct. Clark again getting another pound of flesh behind the play. Back the other way now. Here come the Bears. Through the neutral zone with a head of steam. That's Jacobson letting the shot go. Oh, a hard, heavy shot there. Jacobson took a heavy hit after he released the shot. He was run into there by Stein. Jacobson behind the net. First on it there is Julius Stein. Jules, I imagine his friends would call him. Sending it out to center there. All the way down it goes. Under 4 minutes to play. As you see Jacobson there. Jacobson's a big fella. He takes up a lot of space. And he can fly. Sent up right through the feet, though. Jacobson as the first pass doesn't connect for the Bears. Harvard now looking to hit the home run ball. That's going to go for icing. Icing is the call there. The Bears have really stepped up their game here the last 4 or 5 minutes. The energy has rose. The hitting has risen. The shots on goal has risen. But the netminder Vestola, thus far, is a mystery that the Bears cannot solve. 3:37 left to go here in the opening stanza. 2-0. The visiting Crimson leading the Bears here. As you see the cadets on hand, faithfully watching their classmates or cadet mates, academy mates, Coast Guard mates, or just mates. Nice job there protecting the puck, Jacobson. Jacobson circling, Jacobson letting the shot go. That went off a Harvard player and out to center. Bouncing puck away comes Harvard now. Down the left wing is Smith. Smith, good job there by Strand to take away the real estate. Coming over to help out there is Carmen. Carmen putting on the brakes. Trying to get the puck out, can't do so. Picked up and sent down low there by Sheridan, I apologize. Back the other way now. Here come the Bears. Through the neutral zone, 1-on-3. Trying to step to the outside. McGill absorbs the hit and keeps going. Oh, Denovi was leveled a couple of Bears here today. Looks like he had McGill lined up, and McGill just skated right through the hit. Here's Cooper now. Cooper down the left wing. Cooper hit the man trailing, walking in, pulling the trigger. A big stop there by Grant on the 2-on-1 down low. Oh, that's a huge save there by Grant. You don't want to go down 3-0. Well, that's pretty obvious. Jacobson now walking in, letting the shot go. And that went off the body of McCann straight up in the air. Back the other way now, Menahead. Menahead tried to connect there on the pass. Looks like it's going to go for icing. No. Ref said it was deflected in. McGill couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Here comes the Coast Guard now. Sending it out to center. There's Clark. Clark first on it there for the Coast Guard, waiting for the cavalry to arrive as they're changing. Fresh Bears arrive as Clark is worked over there by McCann. On it now is Harvard trying to get the puck out to center. Pinching in and keeping it in. That was onside, says the official, so kept in. A nice job keeping the puck in there by Strand. Back the other way, though. Here comes Garrity. Garrity stepping to the outside. Garrity with the puck. Garrity dancing. Garrity on the backhand. Garrity run into there by Clark. Behind the net it goes now. A little bit of pushing and shoving there behind the net between Clark and Garrity. They exchange pleasantries. Onsides as it's sent in there by Waters and sent back out. Bears almost had too many paws on the ice there as they were changing up there for a moment. 1 minute, 33 seconds left to go here in what has been a fast-paced opening stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. We got a couple of more games today on the network. We got the midgets playing, the U18s. Playing for the Seahawks a couple of games tonight, and then I have the privilege of calling the Sea Captains game, our junior team. In Norwich Sea Captains, they play out of the Rose Garden as well. They're playing the Bay State Bobcats tonight. That's on Hockey TV. So a little bit of junior hockey, NHL, 3NL, I think it's called, is the league that they're in. I get so confused. There's so many leagues, so many levels, so many players. I don't know. Just who's playing. Give me the roster, drop the puck, let's go. Back the other way now. Here comes the Coast Guard with a head of steam, Linzo. Linzo with the toe drag. Linzo sliding it out in front. Cutting to the cooker there was Coughlin. Winding, shooting. A big stop by Vasola. Releasing the howitzer there was McGill from the point. Oh, it's a shooting gallery now in Vastola. Doing his best to play duck hunt and get in the way. Sent behind the net now. Coast Guard first on it there. Rounded there by Cool. Here come the Bears now. Through the neutral zone, wheeling and dealing. Stepping out to center on the backhand. Steered aside there by Vestola. Vestola's been Harvard's best player here the last 10 minutes. keeping it a 2-0 affair. Bouncing puck in the center there, Coughlin sending it in. 30 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. 2-0, the Crimson leading it. Crimson trying to come away with the puck, they do. Out to center, trying to kick it to himself there. That was William Cooper. Cooper lost the handle, found the handle now. Cooper pulling the trigger, top of the crease. Nice save there by the netminder, Grant. 2-0 is your score. Just under 16 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza on the Solu Broadcasting Network. A good one brewing here in New London today. The Bears have certainly woken up here in the second half of the period. I thought Harvard had the better of the first half of play, but the Bears have certainly picked up their play, but the netminder Vastola has been the difference. Here's a chance now with 10 seconds left to go. Pulling the trigger again. Vastola, top of the crease, another big stop. Behind the net as the buzzer sounds. Oh, the Bears were knocking on the door the last couple of minutes, but the netminder, big number 1, Derek Vastola, the difference maker here this afternoon. All right, your score at the end of 1. The Crimson 2, the Bears nothing. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes after the Zamboni gets done doing what Zambonis do, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. What a fantastic day. And we'll see you at the start of the second period. 2-0 is your score. Make yourself that sandwich, ladies and gentlemen. You certainly enjoy it. Now we even get a break in between periods. It's like we're on vacation. Score at the end of 1. Harvard leading this one 2-0. A very fast-paced opening stanza. The Bears were really battling back at the end of the stanza, but the netminder Vastola for Harvard stood on his head the last couple of minutes. You see the Zamboni out there doing what Zambonis do. So a fantastic opportunity for everybody at home to make a sandwich. We'll be right back with the start of the second period here from New London today. Once again, your score at the end of 1. Harvard 2, the Coast Guard nothing. See you back at the start of the second period. Thank you so much for tuning in. What a great day of hockey. No mind. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza are about ready to get underway as the boys are back on the ice. The Bears and the Crimson are about ready to do battle once again here. The Bears looking to pick up right where they left off at the end of the second period. Excuse me, at the end of the first period, I apologize. As they had a very good, strong end of the period there, but they were peppering the netminder Vastola. But he stood tall. All right, we're underway from New London. The Bears and the Crimson, a big hit right away there as Gary Yanger took a big hit there. Right off the bat there by Gorman. Comes back to the blue line. Harvard letting the shot go. Waffled aside there by the netminder Grant. Stone Grant with a big opening save there. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving in front of Grant was going on there as Garrity Yeager is pushing and shoving with the goaltender. We play 20-minute stanzas here. So welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Garrity Yeager with the puck now, stepping to the outside. Poke checked away there. Nice poke check there by Linzo. Up ahead now. Here come the Bears. They trail by 2. Looking to get on the board. Oh, the ice still a little bit wet there as you saw it just come to a screeching halt. Now back the other way now. Garrity Yeager walking in, pulling the trigger. A big stop there by the netminder Grant. Top of his crease, confident square to the shooter. Hit the bear paw right on the third toe. Oh, a nice stop there by Grant. He's been good. And he's had to be good early on here. As the Crimson peppering him with shots. Right at the start of the second stanza here to face off deep in the Bear zone. Back to the blue line, winding, shooting. That doesn't get through. That hit a Bear out high. Back the other way now, trying to go right up the gut. Wheeling and dealing now, letting the shot go. That was Jacobson. Got the shot away. Bears back to the blue line now, letting the shot go through traffic. Vastola got the waffle on that. Chance in front. Ends up rolling back out to center. Tracking it down there, the Bears. First one on it is Carmen. Carmen, unofficially, they said the strongest man at the academy for powerlifting and things of such ilk. Well, that's a guy you want to avoid. Nice move there, walking off Jacobson. Jacobson sliding it across at the back door. Clark was leading. Well, couldn't connect there. Bouncing puck. Bears keeping the puck in. Letting the shot go, deflected down low. That was Morris. Morris got it back to the blue line there for Strand. Strand sending it down low in front. Backdoor is yawning, letting the shot go. They score! Kyle Jacobson gets the Bears on the board. As the puck slid over to him, the net was yawning. He knew just what to do with it there. Jacobson buries the biscuit there. A huge goal for the Bears. They finally solved the mystery that is the netminder Vastola. Oh, the first one is always the hardest one to get, and Jacobson, just 2 minutes and 2 seconds into the second stanza, gets the Bears on the board. They've been pressuring the Crimson goaltender for the last 10 minutes. Oh, a quick shot there. It goes right by the waffle. As Grant got just enough of it to steer it aside. So just like that, it's a one-goal affair here in New London today. In the corner now. Bears trying to get it out. Kept in there by Denovi. Denovi let the shot go. That one, the netminder Grant never saw as it buzzed the tower there. Maverick would be pleased. Goose would be upset. Rooster, we're not sure. Along the boards now. That's knocked down. Nice job there by Waters to knock it down. Up ahead for McGill. Coughlin blew out a tire across the blue line. Coughlin looks like he's having a skate problem there as he went back to the bench. I have to get some repairs done there to his skate. There, he's looking at it. Crayer sends it cross ice. First on it there is Linzo. Linzo rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Here comes Linzo now, getting the Jets going. Stepping to the outside. Linzo takes a chop. Linzo keeps going. Tough angle shot. Big stop there by Vastola. I really love watching Linzo skate. Now he pulls the trigger. He scores! Frankie Linzo buries the biscuit there for the Bears. Oh my, they've come out flying here in the start of the second period. Back-to-back, belly-to-belly goals there for the Coast Guard. As Linzo went end-to-end, got to his own rebound. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're late to getting back from the first stanza, if you couldn't find the mayonnaise or the mustard or the dog took an extra long walk, Well, welcome back, and it's 2-2. Oh, I'm telling you, big hit there. Right off the face-off, Clark lays the lumber into him. As the netminder Grant covers up. That got the crowd going here today, this afternoon, and why not? Linzo with the goal. That young lad can really fly. All right, back the other way now. Here's Morris. Morris chipping it in. Into the corner it goes now. Morris there against Stein. A big hit there behind the net. Back to the blue line. That's kept in, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Vestula. As Carmen let that go. Clark getting a chunk there. Back the other way now. Smith. Looks like offsides is the call there, as the crowd now really getting into it, as the Coast Guard have climbed all the way back to tie the affair. 2-2 is your score. 16-16 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. The Bears and the Crimson going at it now. Line change here for the Bears coming on. Here's Waters. Waters is out there, number 21 at the left wing. Good to see him fully back from the collarbone injury he suffered last year. Shortened up his senior year at high school for the Eagles. It's good to see him out there for the Coast Guard. Nice young lad, good family, good friends of the family for myself. Here's a chance now coming over. Coughlin got a big chunk of him sent in. Cross corner dump in there by Dylan Carmen. Harvard looking a little bit shell-shocked here as the Bears, I don't know what was said to them by the coaching staff during intermission, but I sure would like to have it recorded and play it for myself every morning, get myself motivated, because they've come out of the locker room flying. Although, like I said, once Harvard made it 2-0, the Bears did start to play a lot better, and now it's tied 2-2. A long way to go here. 15 and a half minutes left to go here in the second stanza. 2-2 is your score. See if the Bears can maintain this energy that they came out of the locker room with. A little bit of pushing and shoving behind the play there. Play allowed to continue as the refs let the boys play. Chipped in now, the Bears settling things down, getting some fresh paws out there. Cross ice pass, that's knocked down. Back the other way now, Garrity Yeager. Garrity Yeager over the blue line, got a man cutting to the cooker, broken up beautifully there. All right, Carmen back the other way now. Stepping to the outside, Morris. Morris tried to step back in against McCann. A nice job by McCann to break that up. Coming out to center with it, here comes Harvard. Harvard sending it in. Doesn't get to the goaltender as the Bears recover the puck. Try to go weak side, a little too hot to handle. A little too cold to hold there. Oh, the Bears. Harvard with the puck now. Trying to come away with it, circling the wagons there. That's Mike Cool. Cool. Just one letter off from Zool. Picked off and back the other way now. Here comes walking in, that's Carmen. Carmen letting the shot go. A nice stop there by Vestula. Right back to the feet there, back to the blue line for Linzo. Linzo keeps it in. Linzo lets the shot go. They hit a body down low. Turning, wheeling. Oh, that just missed on the waffle side. Good pressure again there by the Bears as Linzo kept that puck in. Linzo out there with Jacobson. And Morris. There's Jacobson now. Jacobson wheeling and dealing. Jacobson protecting the puck. Poke checked away. Jacobson still with it. Got it in front. Cutting into Cooker there was Clark. Clark spilled for his efforts behind the net. 13:45 to go. Turned over now to Morris. Morris down for Jacobson. Jacobson worked over there by Stein. Stein and Jacobson, a little bit of jabbing behind the play. Harvard comes away with it now through the neutral zone with a head of steam. Here comes Cool. Poke checked away at the blue line. A beautifully timed poke check there by Linzo. And the fans appreciate it. Picking it up now, Denovi. Denovi, nice pass up the boards now for Cool. Cool at the end of a shift. And he fires it and went out of play. So I think it's going to come deep in the Harvard zone. It's Cool, let the shot go. Let's see, or is it going to be at center ice? I think it's going to be at center ice, actually. Center ice is the spot. Really appreciate people that they come by and they try to duck out of the way. It's okay. Got to get to where you're going. It's all right. But I appreciate the effort, though. I really do. It's so nice. Carrying the puck now, Murray. Murray with a head of steam. Murray at the dot. Murray to the backhand. Got it in front. Swiped out. Letting the shot go. A big stop there by Grant. Oh, that was a very good bounce there for Harvard as Grant came back out. Denovi looking back door. Letting the shot go. They score! A beautiful pass by Denovi as he found his teammate lurking back door, pulling the trigger there. That was number 21 in your scorecard, William Cooper. So Cooper buries the biscuit there. Boy, what rink vision there by Denovi. That's a huge goal there for the Crimson as they regain the lead. 3-2 is your score. That's a big goal there for the Harvard organization. Sent all the way down now, Vastola. He leaves it there for Denovi. Harvard coming away with it. Harvard wheeling and dealing through the neutral zone, trying to sidestep the defense there. Linzo got a chunk of it. So now the Bears find themselves down by one yet again. They were down 2-0 to start the period, scored 2 quick ones. Here comes McGill. McGill to the outside. McGill lowering the shoulder. McGill with it, walking in. Big stop, Vastula, as he poke-checked it away. Oh, nice stop there by Derek Vastula. In the corner now. Harvard trying to come away with it. Kept in there by Linzo into the corner. McGill giving chase. McGill, big hit there, lays the lumber into Denovi. Kept in by Linzo. Linzo down for McGill. Bouncing puck. That's Linzo, paws it down to himself. Oh, I apologize. That's Linzo with the puck now. Winding, shooting, closing the wickets there. Was the netminder Vastula. And it's sent all the way down for icing. As soon as they touch up, icing is the call there. With 11 minutes and 52 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 3-2 is your score. Harvard leading this affair here today. A real good one, ladies and gentlemen. Here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Leaning in to take it now is number 14. That's Matthew Clark. Clark out there with Strand. And Jacobson. Jacobson trying to dig it loose. Nice job there by Clark. Clark. There's a run into there by Murray. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Away come the Crimson now. That's Overhoff. Overhoff tried to go cross ice. Knocked down by the Bears. Down the left wing they come now. Morris letting the quick shot go. The rebound lie there for a moment. Kept in nicely by Strand. Strand lets the shot go. Steered aside by Vastola. Back to the blue line. That's kept in by Carmen. A little bit of pushing and shoving there along the boards. Coast Guard trying to get to it. Looks like it might be a holding call coming up. No, none coming. I saw some sleeves going in the air, but it was just everybody on the bench. The Coast Guard now trying to get the puck down low. That one's fired at the bench there. The coaching staff there, so. Now, looks like they did a good job avoiding the puck, though. 11 minutes, 7 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 3-2 is your score. Face-off won by Harvard. Trying to send it around there was McCann. Cleared out to center now. Down the right wing they go. Tried to hit the man cutting up the middle there. That was cool. Goes into the corner. Carmen trying to get it out. Bouncing puck there. Away come the Bears now. Out to center McGill. McGill, the puck settles down for him. McGill trying to sidestep the defenseman. McGill still with it. Nice job there by Stein taking the body. Behind the net, Crayer got a big chunk of McGill. 10.5 left to go here as the Crimson looking to break out of their own zone. Over the blue line, winding, shooting, missing on the waffle side. That's Garrity Yeager. Garrity Yeager off the boards, trying to get the puck back in front, back to the blue line, letting the shot go through traffic. Oh, a nice hard shot there by Jules Stein. And closing the wickets was Stone Grant, the netminder for the Bears. The Bears. 10:19 left to go here in the second stanza, 3-2. Harvard leading the Coast Guard, a real good affair here today in New London. Almost, I forgot where we were for a moment. Big hit there along the boards, pushing it up was Morris. Away comes Harvard now, stepping up at the blue line there. There's Dylan Carmen. A couple of whistles here as the game is just about halfway over with 10 minutes and 7 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. A real good one. Crimson jumped out to a 2-0 lead. That was how the first period ended. The Bears exploded for 2 early goals here in the second period, and then Harvard answered back And that's where we stand now, 3-2. Garrity Yeager letting the shot go. Deflected in front as they were cutting through there. That was Cool who went flying by. Sent away to center. Giving chase now. Here comes Waters. Waters on the forecheck. Putting the brakes on. That one went way up there. Knocked down by Harvard, so it's not a high stick. Or touched by Harvard, I should say, so it's not a high stick. McGill sending it out to center. Bouncing puck there. 9.5 minutes left to go here. In the second stanza, a real good one. 3-2. Bouncing puck doesn't get out. Kept in at the blue line. Jacobson pulling the trigger. Big stop. The rebound. Bears trying to corral it there. Back to the blue line. Lots of room. Walking in. Pulling the trigger there. That was Carmen. Carmen following up. Carmen trying to get it down low. Ends up back on Morris's stick. Morris slid it over. Linzo letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. 9 minutes to go. Back to the blue line. Give and go now. Walking up the boards. Linzo. The rebound. He can't find it. They jam at it on the backhand. Gets pushed aside. Oh, the Bears came just that close to tying the affair there down low. Linzo couldn't get it to settle down, no. Here's the Crimson now. Back out to center. Carmen waiting for it there. Cross corner dump in. Bears with a short bench, though, so they're taking real quick shifts. Can't say I blame them. Icing is to their advantage. Not only territorially, but to get a quick breather. Harvard's got, what, 3, 6? Harvard's got 8 guys on the bench. The Bears only have 4. If my math is correct, ladies and gentlemen, and like Tony Stark, it always is. That's twice as many. As far as you know, as far as I know. Even if you do the new core math, I think it comes out the same. Zillow, the official, not liking what he saw there. As Coughlin pushes it forward for the Bears. 8.5 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. The Bears trail this one 3-2. A great job to keep the puck in, but a nice job to get it out there by Overhoff. Overhoff sent it up for Miller. Miller trying to run the entire gauntlet there. Miller lost it, found it, lost it, found it, lost it. And back the other way now. Here's McGill. McGill with the puck over the blue line. McGill toe dragging it to himself. McGill takes a forearm shiver to the back of the head. There by Stein. I don't think Stein appreciated the toe drag maneuver. Just gave him a little punch to the back of the head there and got away with it. Back the other way now. Here's Miller. Miller to the inside. Miller lost the puck. Now he finds it. Lets the backhand go. That doesn't get through. Miller trying to sidestep the defenseman. Couldn't do so. Morris sends the cross-ice dump out to center. Giving chase there was William Cooper. Back the other way now. Walking in Sheridan. Sheridan pulling the trigger. Nice stop there by Grant. Back to the blue line now. Stein letting the shot go. Gobbled up there by the netminder. And there'll be no further play. 7 minutes, 26 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, the Bears and the Crimson doing battle for your entertainment purposes at home and across this great Frisbee we call Earth. Remember, you can tune in on our website. There's a chance now, letting the shot go. That was Smith with the shot there. Easy stop there for Grant. SoluBroadcasting.org, or please subscribe to our YouTube page. Just go to YouTube and type in Solu Broadcasting. Or go to TikTok and type in SoluBroadcasting.org and follow us on TikTok. That really helps a lot. Down the left wing now. Carrying the puck out with a head of steam. Walking in there, Jacobson. Deflected out of harm's way there by Julius Stein. Stein's had a good game. Stein plays the game in a bad mood, which pleases the broadcaster. Not that you shouldn't have fun, but you can have a lot of fun playing hockey in a bad mood. I mean, Chris Chelios did it for 3 decades. Leaning in to take the draw now is Matthew Clark for the Bears. He wins it cleanly. Back to Linzo, letting the shot go. A lot of traffic in front there. Almost got through. Linzo at center ice now, sending it in. It's going to be offsides. I thought if the goalie touches it, it's an automatic whistle. I guess I got that wrong. I was waiting for the whistle, none coming. Back out to center now. Here is Frankie Linzo. Linzo turning. Good edge work there. Linzo couldn't get it out, though. Now he does get it out to center. And Harvard sends that one into their bench there. A lot of whistles here throughout the second period. The first period was much faster pace. The game a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. Not sure if that's to anybody's advantage. Look at those Coast Guard sweaters, boys and girls. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Center ice now, bouncing puck, Carmen. Left it for Linzo. Linzo up along the boards now for McGill. McGill sends it in, but Harvard gains possession. Here come the Crimson now. Out to center they come. Here's Cool. Cool stepping to the outside. Cool poke checked away there by Linzo. Defense, offense quickly. Here comes Waters now. Waters sidesteps the big hit at center ice there as Denovi had him lined up. Waters saw him coming, though, and did a nice job to sidestep it. Puck at center ice now. Tracking it there is McGill. McGill run into there by Cool. It's sent behind the net. On it there is John Murray. Murray chased down there by Waters. Harvard trying to come away with the puck now. Nice tape-to-tape pass to the neutral zone. Here's Crayer. Crayer stepping to the outside. That was onside. Okay. I guess Murray dragged the foot there long enough. I thought it was offsides, but that and a dime will get you on the subway or whatever it costs to get on the subway. Now here comes Linzo now, getting the Jets going at the dot, pulling the trigger. Oh, that just missed as he was looking to go top shelf there on the glove side. Oh, Linzo, that man is dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. That man's dangerous. I'm dangerous. I'm dangerous. As the great Apollo Creed once said. Creed 3, actually. The trailer came out. Looks pretty good. It's working for the home run ball there for McGill. I was not a fan of the first two movies at all. The third one, I got to admit, looks pretty good. I'll be there to see it. I'm glad that Rocky's not in it. Rocky needs to, no more Rockies. Not that I don't love Rocky Balboa. Don't misunderstand the broadcaster. One of my favorite humans ever. There's a chance now in front, getting it down low, trying to cut to the cooker there was McCann. A big hit there along the boards. That electrifies the crowd there as Jacobson got a huge chunk there of Stein. And Stein gathering his faculties, looking like a prize fighter coming out for the 15th round. And the doctor should have stopped it rounds ago. He's got a few conversations there with the fans on hand. Not quite sure what he's saying. Maybe he's asking them to order him a pizza for after the game. 4:38 left to go here. A hit there by Jacobson. That got the crowd fired up, and deservedly so. Harvard with the puck now, trying to come away with it. Wheeling and dealing at the blue line. Lost the handle on it. Clark's had a good game. Clark sends it up to center. Knocked down and sent in by Harvard there. That's John Denovi. Hard around it goes now. Quick shot, side of the net, steered aside there by Grant. Behind the net, Harvard trying to get it back out in front. Good job there by the Bears, not allowing him to come back in front. A little bit of pushing and shoving there at the side of the net. Bears come away with it now. Down the left wing with head of steam, that's Clark. Clark with room. Clark looking to hit the trailer. He does. That's Jacobson. Jacobson behind the net. Jacobson with the wraparound. Oh, almost completed the play there. Reaching forward and finding it is the netminder Vestola. As he pounces on it like a hungry hippo, chases after that last wayward marble. And there'll be no further play. Oh, what a rush right there by Jacobson. As he almost went for the wraparound. That looked a lot like reminiscent of a guy I hate to mention, but it did look reminiscent of John Tavares. Double overtime versus the Florida Panthers a couple of years ago to eliminate them in Game 6 at the Barclays Center. Gosh, I forgot we played at the Barclays Center. Shipping away now to center. Here comes Crayer. Crayer walking in. Crayer tried to center it there, went right through the goal mouth. Harvard keeping the puck in, but only momentarily. Away comes Waters now. Waters through the neutral zone. Crayer got a big chunk of Waters there, as Linzo was sent flying as well. Away to center now. Here come the Crimson. Cross-ice pass. Walking in, protecting the puck, stepping to the outside on the backhand. Steered aside there by Stone. The Bears trying to go cross-ice. Kicked ahead there. Oh, nice job there by Cool, harnessing his inner Diego Maradona as he kicked it ahead to himself. Behind the net now, digging and mucking, doing their homework. The Bears send it away to center. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second stanza. The Bears came out flying. Harvard got the lead back, and that's where we stand thus far. A couple of good opportunities for both organizations as a couple of players come together there as Coughlin ran into a Harvard player. I don't think either player really even saw each other. Here's Waters now. Waters for Coughlin. Coughlin, cross-ice pass. Down the right wing now. Trying to protect the puck is McGill as the Bears go for a wholesale change. Fresh Bears out there. Here's Clark. Clark walking in with the toe drag. Dropping it back. Linzo letting the shot go. Coming out top of the crease there was Vistola. Back to the blue line. Linzo lets the shot go. And that one somehow stays in the arena. Oh, that looked like a 9-iron there. That was way up there. Oh, really high, Mr. Wally. Along the boards now. Back out to center. Linzo. Linzo lost it in his skates. Here comes Clark now. Matthew Clark down the left wing. Clark applies the brakes. Clark got it down low now for McGill. McGill cycling it now for Morris. Morris wins the battle. Morris trying to get to Clark. Back to the blue line now. Carmen. Carmen letting the shot go. He scores! Dylan Carmen lets the wrist shot go, ties the affair for the Bears with 1 minute and 38 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. A huge goal right there. How about that? That's a big goal right there by a big-time player. Bears did a nice job keeping the puck in. And with 1:36 left to go now, the Bears have come all the way back to tie it again. Walking in, pulling the trigger there, Jacobson. Got a lot on that one as Morris is now in on the forecheck. Jacobson behind the net. Jacobson tried to get it back out in front. I'm sure the Bears would love to get the lead before the intermission here as they're buzzing. Oh, that was a Clark sandwich there on Harvard bread. Behind the net it goes now. Giving chase, pinching in. There's Carmen. Perhaps that was Gorman. He had the jersey tucked in. I couldn't tell. If it was Gorman, I apologize. Now I see Carmen out there. I see the 9. Poured down there on the side of the net. Tried to connect there with Morris. Oh, the Bears have really taken over. So I apologize to Mr. Gorman if it was he, in fact, who did score the goal. Or if that was just Carmen's jersey who now just came loose. Either way, it's 3-3. Behind the net now, Harvard. Trying to get the puck in front for Clark. 40 seconds left to go here. Harvard trying to regain the lead. The Bears have not had the lead yet today. They've trailed 2-0 and 3-2, and each time they've battled back to tie the affair. Here they come again now. Jacobson, 1-on-3. A nice save there by Vastula. As it was caught right underneath the armpit there where you apply the deodorant in the morning, and sometimes you got to reapply it in the afternoon, depending upon your day. 24 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza, 3-3 is your score. The Bears and the Crimson. Jacobson now. Jacobson couldn't navigate the waters there. Chipped ahead to center. First on it there is Linzo. Linzo to the forehand, got it back out to center. Girardi Yeager now down the left wing. He's run into there by Coughlin. Bodies collide there along the boards. Away come now the Bears. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza comes to a close. It was a good one for the Coast Guard as they buried the biscuit 3 times. And your score at the end of 2. Harvard 3, the Coast Guard 3. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes with the third and final chapter of this unwritten story, unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. So make yourself that sandwich, walk the dog, get something knocked off the honey-do list, and we'll see you back here when the Zamboni's done doing what Zambonis do. Your score once again at the end of 2, Harvard 3, the Coast Guard 3. We'll see you back in about 15, 20 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning into the Solu Broadcasting Network. Coast Guard buried the biscuit 3 times and have come all the way back to tie it. 3-3 is your score at the end of 2. Oh, we got a real great one coming your way here for the third and final stanza between Harvard and the Coast Guard here today at the Dayton Arena in New London, Connecticut. So 3-3 is the score. The Coast Guard trailed 2-0 and 3-2. They battled all the way back. And we are tied heading into the third and final stanza. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes when that glorious machine gets done doing what that glorious machine does. You're watching the Soul Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. 3-3 is the score. It doesn't get any better than this. Thank you so much for tuning in. What a privilege it is to be here today with you. No, my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a snack. That's what the old intermission used to mean to me, is we're at the old drive-thru going to see the double feature. My dad would hand me $5, tell me to get 2 popcorns, 2 sodas, and some M&Ms and whatever else I could muster up, and he wanted his change back. The good old days, as Billy Joel says. Maybe they weren't always so good, but they were certainly less expensive. All right, the boys are back on the ice now. The third and final stanza about ready to take place here between the Harvard Crimson and your Coast Guard Academy Bears. The Bears have battled back not once but twice already here today, trailing 2-0 and 3-2. And now we enter the third and final chapter of this unwritten story with the score of 3-3. Couldn't get any closer than that. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I double-checked the math. It's true. We can't get any closer. And 3-3. A fantastic 2 periods of hockey. And one more ready to go here. But the Bears had a lot of energy at the end of the first period, a lot of energy at the beginning of the second, and a lot of energy at the end of the second. Harvard's been pretty consistent, although they started the game excellently. They jumped out to a 2-0 lead very early on. And the Bears have been battling uphill the rest of the way. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The third period just about ready to start here. It's Cool and McGill. We'll have a little discussion before the game, before the puck is dropped, and we're underway. As Carmen lays the lumber into him there. All right, 20 minutes of hockey left to go here. Oh, I don't know what happens if it's tied at the end of regulation. I forgot to ask, so if it is, I guess we'll find out. There's Linzo now. Perhaps I'll start asking people in the crowd here, because it takes a family, not a village. Never agreed with that book. All right, Harvard now setting up shop in their own zone. 3-3 is the score. Crimson sending it in hard around now is Denovi. Denovi's had a lot of ice time, and he's played very well. He deserved every minute of it. He's not going to get any less here in the third and final stanza. Bears sending it out to center, pouring at it there like a grizzly bear pouring at a salmon swimming upstream to spawn. There's Julius Stein. Kept it on sides and no hand pass either. All right, here come the Bears now, sending it in right off the clavicle there of the netminder Vestola. You may call it the collarbone at home. It's sent back in. And Harvard looking to get things going here. Down the left wing. Knocked down there by McGill. McGill sending it hard around. Ends up behind the Harvard net. Jacobson in on the forecheck. Jacobson got the puck loose. He's got Clark in front at the cooker. Jacobson looking. Jacobson in Gretzky's office. Jacobson still with it. Back to the blue line. And out of the reach there of Carmen. It is number 9, Dylan Carmen, who's got it tucked under there, so I feel a little bit better about things. I think I do. Here's Carmen now. Carmen trying to step to the outside. Carmen run into there. He sent the young lad flying in the corner there. That was Denovi. On it now is John Denovi. Denovi lost it at the side of the net. Now trying to jam it home there. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go is Morris. Oh, and that just missed. Connor Morris had a golden opportunity. Great job to keep the puck in there by Strand. Walking in now, Clark pulling the trigger. Denovi got the stick on that. And it goes up towards the big blue camel and out of play. 17:46 left to go here in the third and final stanza. The Coast Guard looking to take the lead for the first time here today. And they've been buzzing around the net. Vestola's been good all day. Grant's been good down at the other end. 3-3 is your score. A fantastic affair here in New London, Connecticut today. A gorgeous day outside. Here's a chance now in front. Kicked aside on it. There is Smith. Smith can't get it out. Nice job there by the Coast Guard to come down low and protect the puck. Hard off the boards now. Goes behind the net. Harvard lost the handle on it. Trying to get it back in front. Couldn't do so. On it there. Oh, Crimson trying to get the puck out. Now they do. Down the left wing is Cooper. Cooper knocked aside there by McGill. Here's McGill now. McGill serpentining to the outside. McGill protecting the puck. Drop pass. Walking in. Pulling the trigger there. Top of the crease is Vestola. As Jack Coughlin came walking in. Stepped to the outside there. Let the wrist shot go. And the big netminder, the farther he comes out, the smaller the net looks. I think that has something to do with like the theory of relativity or Planet of the Apes or something. But the big fella, the more he comes out, the smaller the net seems to get. He's been stellar here today. Another big save there as Coughlin came through. Looks like we got exchanging penalties going on here as a couple of the players were escorted to the sin bin. So we're going to play 4-on-4. We're going to play 5-on-5. Let's see here. I see 4 Crimson. I see 4 Bears. So 4-on-4 hockey now for the next 2 minutes. As a couple of penalties were handed out. That went unnoticed by the broadcaster, but, you know, if you're a fan of the program, well, you know, these things happen. I like to tell people, you know, I'm a lot like Jimmy Page. I make a lot of mistakes live. And Harvard now winning the puck, so 4-on-4, a lot of room to operate here for both organizations. There's normally 10 skaters, now there's 8. That's 20% less by my math. Sent ahead now, Crimson trying to come through the neutral zone, stealing it at the blue line, protecting it for himself now is Linzo. Linzo letting this shot go. Big juicy rebound lie there for a moment. A nice shot there by Frankie Linzo. Down the right wing now, here come the Crimson. Putting on the brakes as Jacobson went by, letting the shot go. That just missed. As the man was crushing to the cooker there, that was number 3, Murray. So a minute 20 left on the 4-on-4, 16 and a half left to go here in what has been an outstanding affair. 3-3 is your score. Coast Guard sending the puck in hard off the boards there. The netminder Vastola had to be very alert there, not allowing the puck to come off the boards there, and he gives it to the official. 16-11 left to go here in the affair. A minute 7 left to go in the 4-on-4 hockey. You see the shoulder striped jerseys there of the Bears. He's leaning in to take it now is Jack Coughlin. Coughlin chops at it. Vastula made the nice save there. Coughlin, Carmen out there for the Coast Guard. I believe that's Jacobson. No, excuse me. That's Morris. Out to center now with a head of steam. Here comes McCann. McCann stepping to the outside. The real estate taken away nicely there. It ends up down low on McCann's stick now behind the net. McCann wheeling and dealing off the side of the net. Nice job there. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Looks like the net may have come off its protective moorings. It did. There's McCann. And a nice rush down the right wing. Got the puck back in front. And as the refs put the net back. 15:46 left to go. In the affair, face-off won by Harvard. Back to the blue line, walking in, pulling the trigger. Finding it through traffic there. Nice stop there by Grant. As he had the big fella Cam Miller right in his eyesight, his line of vision, in his way. Nice stop there by Stone Grant. Face-off one by Harvard, letting the shot go. Another stop there by Grant. Got it back out in front. Oh, that pinballed around dangerously there. Harvard doing a nice job protecting the puck now along the boards. Coming in there was McCann. Harvard kept the puck in. Back the other way now. Here come the Bears. Nice job there by McCann to track that down. Defense to offense. Quickly they go. That effort is thwarted. Here comes Clark now. Clark couldn't sidestep the check there by Cool. Cool getting the Jets going. A little bit of give and go. Cool at the blue line. Cool pulling the trigger. I believe that went off the butt end of the netminder, Grant. And that'll do it. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. So everybody's released out of the box. And exactly 15 minutes left to go here in the affair. 3-3 is your score. A real good one all day here today. A quick shot there. Big stop there as Grant got the waffle on that. You heard the thump off the waffle there. Murray knocking it down. Hounded there by Morris. Harvard coming out now through the neutral zone at the dot, letting the shot go wide of the netminder behind the net. Trying to get it now. Murray creeping down low. Murray did a nice job to kick it to himself. Leaves it for Crayer. Crayer sending it down low. Crayer, a little bit of give and go. Back for Murray. Murray pulls the trigger. Oh, a lot of traffic in front there. Harvard with a little bit better of play here in the early going here in the third stanza. As away now comes Jacobson. Jacobson trying to wheel and deal to himself there. Kyle Jacobson. A couple of nice moves there. Jacobson tracking it down in the corner. He leaves it there for Morris. Morris cycling it down low. Murray for Harvard now. Clears it, and out to center it goes. Picked up in a big rush there. Garrity Yeager. Garrity Yeager, 1-on-3. Swiped aside there by Linzo. Nice job there by Linzo, and he takes the puck away. Cleared out to center. A chance now. Here comes McGill. McGill, 1-on-3. McGill pulling the trigger. A big stop there by Vastolas. McGill draws the penalty behind the play. Tripping is going to be the call after the shot. He used the defenseman as a screen. Let the shot go. And him and the goaltender there seemed to exchange pleasantries as they tapped one another. It didn't seem overly friendly to me. Of course, I'm over here. It seemed like McGill made it very purposeful to get back at the goaltender there to tap him in the pads. Let him know, hey, pal, I'm here. So a huge power play now for the Bears with just under 14 minutes to go here in the affair. The Coast Guard looking to get the lead for the first time here today. McGill leaning in now. Morris on the right wing. Morris will be headed to the cooker. Face-off one, Jacobson. Jacobson lost the handle on it. Coast Guard trying to get possession to start setting up on the power play. They do. Jacobson harassed there. Jacobson putting on the brakes behind the net. Jacobson hauled down there. A nice job there by Denovita. Nice suplex there. Brock Lesnar would be pleased. 1:35 left to go here. In the man advantage, down the left wing with a head of steam. Over the blue line, pulling the trigger. The rebound for McGill goes on. He scores! Dylan McGill buries the biscuit on the power play. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Bears have got the lead for the first time today. 4-3 is your score. Oh, my. A power play goal there for the Bears. McGill at 13-14 of the third stanza. It took a while, but the Bears have the lead. Oh, a big juicy rebound there, and the net was yawning. McGill buried it. I thought it went off the side of the net initially, and then the crowd reaction. But the broadcaster, no, sir, it's in. So a great job by McGill getting to that rebound. And the Bears capitalize on the power play, so now they lead it 4-3. Harvard trails now for the first time today. Looks like they're reacting pretty well, though, behind the net. A little bit of pushing and shoving there going on, not far into the product. Nobody thought they were driving their kid to the bowling alley today. Quick shot, nice stop there by Grant. A bit of pushing and shoving now. Murray trying to go backdoor, letting the shot go off the side of the net. As lurking there was Menahead. Puck came out to center there. McGill lost his wand. McGill went back to go get it. A little bit of pushing and shoving at center ice now. As Coughlin got together there with Cool. Here comes Harvard now. Poked aside there by Cool. Cool down the left wing. Murray trying to get it in front. Big hit there. As Coughlin lays the lumber into Murray. There's Coughlin now. Coughlin sending it up ahead for Waters. Waters doing battle there against Menahead. Waters got it inside the zone. Sliding it across now. Here's McCann. McCann with the puck. McCann ended up with a stick but kept the puck. McCann through the neutral zone. Stepping to the outside. Tried to step back inside there. Carmen said, "You shall not pass." Great job there by Dylan Carmen. Here's Linzo now. Linzo sending it out. Couldn't get it out though as it's poured down. That's going to be a hand pass there. As Stein went off the paw there of the Harvard player. 4-3 is the score. 11.5 minutes left to go here in the affair. McGill with the go-ahead goal. And over now, here's McCann. McCann sidestepping the hit there. McCann down the left wing. McCann against Linzo. Linzo and McCann going at it. McCann went back at Linzo there. A little forearm shiver to the back of the 2 and the 3. Sent all the way down. No icing is the call, as I believe it was Harvard that sent it out. The Crimson now sending it out to center. Menahead getting the Jets going. Menahead serpentining at the red line. Menahead cross ice pass there for McCann. McCann lets the shot go, waffled aside there by Grant. Behind the net, sending it back in front there over Hoff. Bouncing puck now along the boards. Coast Guard get it out to center. Sidestepping a big hit there is Miller. With a nice hip check there, sent the Bear player flying. Through center ice now, Bears managed to stay on sides, letting the quick shot go, the big rebound. Over on it there is Clark. Clark got it back now behind the net. Clark, nice job taking the body there by Murray. Clark kept the legs turning. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework in there. Back to the blue line, walks the line, winding, shooting! Letting the howitzer go there was Linzo. And that just missed. Harvard getting the puck out. They got to get some fresh Crimson out there. They're looking like they're mouth breathing a little bit, looking like Clubber Lang. In the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa. Madison Square Garden, April 1983. Out to center it goes now. Bears sending it back in. Under 10 minutes to go now in the affair. Bears lead this one 4-3 here today. Wheeling and dealing now. Harvard coming away with it, sending it all the way around. That's number 88. That's Sheridan. Out to play it there. A nice job there by Grant to stop it from going all the way around. Murray pinching in. Here's Murray now. Murray sending it down low. Here's Sheridan now behind the net. Tried to get it out in front. Out to the blue line it goes. Chopped in, kept in. Back the other way now. Here come the Bears. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Down the left wing. Looks like we got a penalty behind the play coming up. Tripping is going to be the call here. I think it's the Strand. No, looks like it's going to be the number 10, Jack Coughlin. Coughlin heads to the sin bin, much to the chagrin of the Bears faithful on hand here today. They've been boisterous and they've been here. So with 9:27 left to go here in the affair, the Crimson headed to a very important power play, looking to tie it up. It was the Bears who got the lead on the power play a couple of minutes ago, and now Harvard on their power play. We'll see what they can do with it. They win the faceoff. That's a good start for sure. Denovi slides it over for Murray. Murray with the puck. Murray sends it back down low. Back to Murray. Murray walks off the boards. Murray drops it off. Walking in now. Garrity Yeager got it in front. Bouncing puck side of the net. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Wheeling and dealing. Letting the shot go through. That was cool. A great stop there by Stone Grant. At the blue line now, Murray. Murray with the puck. Murray lets the shot go. That one buzzed the tower. McGill chops at it and gets it all the way down the ice. Out to play it there is Vastola. There's no icing if you ice the puck when you're shorthanded. If you're like Mr. Broadcaster, of course there's not. No, there is in youth hockey, trust me. Back the other way now. Here's Murray. Murray over the blue line. Murray back check there by Waters. A nice job of back checking there by Waters. Here's Crayer now. Clearing the crease there, getting everybody out of the way. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Big stop. Rebound, they score! Mike Cool buries the biscuit there for the Crimson. A huge power play goal. They answer back with a power play goal of their own, does Harvard. And it's 4-4, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. These two organizations are like two heavyweights just standing at the center of the ring throwing haymakers at one another. And now it's 4-4 with 8.5 minutes left to go here in the affair. The Crimson answer back with a power play goal of their own. And we are back to square one, ladies and gentlemen. Tied again. It's the third time the game's been tied up today. It was started tied, as most games do. Unless, you got a line in Vegas. It was tied at 2, tied at 3. Now it's tied at 4. Yes, the third time the game was tied up. And now here come the penalties now. Let's see who this one's against. The interference is the call of roughing. It seems to be pointing towards the Harvard players. Oh, looks like that's Max Menahead headed to the sin bin. So now back to the power play. Go the Bears. They capitalized last time. 4-4 is your score with 8 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. And the Bears returning to the power play where they capitalized the last time they had the opportunity. Now they're looking to do so yet again. Here's Linzo now off the boards. Sliding it across, back for Linzo. Linzo sending it down low for McGill. Giving chase there, that's Clark. Clark in the corner, Clark digging and mucking. Sent ahead now, a rolling puck, shorthanded opportunity now. The netminder coming way out to play it there. Oh, what a play there by Grant as he left his line, looking like Shep Messing. Walking in, pulling the trigger there is Jacobson. And a dazzling stop there by Vastola. Oh, what a play there by Stone Grant. Absolutely no hesitation. Went out to play the puck. And cleared the puck out of harm's way. He wasn't just going to sit back and wait for a breakaway. You got to like the chutzpah there, the young lad in between the pipes there, Stone Grant. Sweeping at it there. There's Carmen down low. 7:36 left to go here. This game is at everything here today, ladies and gentlemen. 1:28 remaining in the man advantage here for the Bears. It's McGill leaning in to take the draw. McGill against Miller. Wins it cleanly back to Linzo. Linzo under duress. Along the boards for Clark. Clark taking his time, letting the shot go. That just missed on the waffle side. Back for Clark now. Doesn't get there. A little bit of mauling going on there along the boards as Harvard taking their time to send it all the way down. Grant leaves it, and away come the Bears now through the neutral zone. Sidestepping the hit there. Lost the handle on it momentarily. Good puck pursuit there, but Harvard sending it back out to center. That play was offsides. 58 seconds still remaining, though, in the power play for the Bears. 7 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here in the affair. 4-4 is your score. McGill leaning in to take it. He's got Clark on the right wing. On the left wing there is Coughlin. The forward unit here for the Bears on the power play, as they look to go to work in the neutral zone and get over the blue line and set up shop with 45 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Jacobson leaves it for McGill. McGill trying to sidestep the defenseman. McCann would have nothing to do with it. Kept in by Jacobson. Sliding it across. Back for Jacobson now. Jacobson for Clark, letting the shot go. A big stop there by Vastola, and there'll be no further play. Great puck movement there by the Coast Guard. And that mind of Vastola sliding over very quickly to make the save. 30 seconds remaining in the man advantage. 6:39 left to go here in the affair. It doesn't get any better than this, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4 is the score. An absolute pressure cooker overflowing now in New London this afternoon. Down low, Clark coming over to help out. They're digging, they're mucking. There's Carmen, but Harvard wins the battle and sends it all the way down. 15 seconds remaining in the man advantage. 6.5 to go here in the affair. Nice pass out to Jacobson by the netminder. Jacobson got slowed up there. Harvard sending it all the way down yet again. Hard bounce off the boards. Harvard, the first one's on it now. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. A big kill. Got a man cutting to the cooker. And that was Cooper. Hopped over his stick. Back the other way now. Through the neutral zone come the Bears. Drop pass for McGill. McGill run into there. A big hit there by Denovi as he lined him up. Up through the neutral zone, Murray. Murray's knocked aside now with 3-on-2 developing. And looks like the play was offsides as the call at the blue line. End-to-end action here today at the Dayton Arena in New London, Connecticut. A fantastic affair. 4-4 is your score. 5 minutes, 48 seconds left to go in the affair. It's been an absolute fantastic one. I hope you're enjoying this one at home half as much as we're enjoying the fun of bringing it to you here live. Stepping to the outside there was Morris. He sends it behind the net. Waters giving chase. Sent all the way out now, all the way down. Looks like it's rolling. Will it make it for icing? Icing is the call there. That's a big advantageous roll there for the Bears with 5.5 minutes left to go now in the affair. 4-4 is your score. Coughlin leaning in to take the draw now. Coughlin asked to leave the face-off circle. No, got a warning, I guess, as he got the shot off. On it there is Stein. Now up for Cooper. Cooper, short-range pass, protecting the puck, and away comes Menahead. Menahead run into there. Carmen came over with the hip check. Cleared but not out. And kept in there by Cooper. He lets the shot go. A big stop there by Grant as it trickles just wide. Here come the Bears now. 5:05 left to go. That one sent out of play. 4-4 is your score if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, you can text anybody right now, solubroadcasting.org. So you want to not miss the end of this one. Anybody anywhere in the world can tune in live or anytime later on our website or YouTube channel. Man, games like this are not hard to call, I'll tell you that. Harvard with the puck. Bouncing puck now, away come the Bears. Down the right wing, McGill. McGill tried to dance to the inside, had it taken away there. Nice play there by Murray. As McGill really had the Jets going there for a moment. Such a fast skater. McGill lays the lumber into Murray behind the play. Perhaps displeased that he took the puck from him a moment ago. Murray up the right wing boards now. Away comes Gary Yeager. Puck taken away now. Defense to offense quickly. Here comes Clark. Clark to the outside. Clark's got Waters cutting to the cooker. Big shot. The rebound in line. And Waters jams at it. Pushed just wide as McGill came through. Waters in front now. Clark doing battle along the boards. Back for McGill. McGill back to the blue line. Little bit of room now for the Bears. At the blue line. Letting the shot go deflected into the corner. First on it there is Carmen. Carmen sending it down low. Behind the net. Trying to cause a turnover. They do. Bears got the puck in Gretzky's office. Rolling puck. Wouldn't settle down as they try to get it back to the blue line. And away comes Harvard now. That's Crayer. Crayer with 4 minutes to go. Crayer in the shooting lane, letting the shot go wide on the waffle side. McGill trying to get to it. Now they get it out to center. Away to center it goes now for McCann. McCann sliding it over to his defense partner. Good passing there. Taken away. Walking in now is Jacobson. Jacobson pulling the trigger. The rebound goes right by as Miller did a great job tying his man up there. That was Clark. Oh, nice waffle save there by Vastula. Back the other way now. Sent all the way down. Rolling puck. The netminder coming out to play it. He lets it go behind the net. Thought he was going to play it. He should have played it. Now he does. Kept in at the blue line here. A turnover now for Jacobson. Jacobson at the dot. Lets the shot go. That just missed on the waffle side. Kept in at the blue line. Digging and mucking there is Strand. Sent out to center. Coast Guard get to it there. They wing it off the boards. Sent ahead now. Wheeling and dealing. Miller puts the brakes on. Miller lets the shot go. Big stop. The rebound is swiped out of harm's way. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing is the call there with exactly 3 minutes left to go here in the affair. 4-4 is your score, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my. It doesn't get any better than this. What a fantastic game this has been. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Looks like we might have a timeout being called here. I think so. I think it was called by the Bears. Well, they do have a shorter bench, so they want to get their guys a little bit of an extra breath. Can't say I blame them. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here today and for the kind words and seeing everybody back here. It's so good to be back here for the Bears games this year. And couldn't get a better opening day here on Solu than this one. 4-4 is your score. 3 minutes left to go in the affair. Harvard led it 2-0 early. It was 2-0 at the end of one. The Bears made it 2-2 just a couple of minutes into the second period. Harvard made it 3-2. And it was 3-3. Then it was 4-3 Bears on a power play goal by McGill. And then Harvard answered with a power play goal of their own. And that's where we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's your story thus far. And we will see how it ends. And once again, I failed to do my homework, so I have no idea what happens if it's tied at the end of regulation. So your guess is as good as mine. I blame myself. I'm not a preparing type of guy. Not a homework type of guy. I don't like premeditated things. I don't like a lot of stats. I don't like a lot of pre-info. That's just me. Here's a quick shot there. I prefer the action to do to speaking. We're telling the story. Behind the net now, trying to get the puck in front. Back to the blue line, rolling puck there. Kept in nicely there. Nice play there by Denovi. Denovi's had a real good game. Hard around for Cool. Cool trying to get the puck back in front. They do get it behind the net, winged around. Waiting for it there is Morris. Morris off the boards. Morris trying to come away with it. Couldn't do so. Kept in behind the net now, Harvard. Harvard trying to work there. Nice job protecting the puck there by Gary Yeager. Gary Yeager turning, wheeling, doesn't get it through. As the Bears can't get it out, Denovi can let the shot go. That stays in the rink too. That was way up there. Can't believe that didn't hit a stanchion or something. Stayed in the rink. Letting the shot go through a screen. Deflected in front there. Traffic. As Cool let the shot go. As Gary Yeager was cutting to the cooker, getting right in the eyes of the goaltender there. But Grant held the fort there for the Bears. Well, we have crossed across the 5 o'clock hour here on the East Coast. 2:07 left to go here. Back to the blue line, winding, shooting, coming out to block the shot there was Waters. Oh, nice job there by Caden Waters getting out to the blue line and blocking that shot. Sacrificing the ankle there for the good of the team. He may want to stop at Walmart on the way home for a bag of frozen peas. And I know Cade, like I do, he'll gladly trade a bruise for a blocked shot any day. That's a good trade. Plus, he could use the peas later anyway for some chicken pot pie or something of that ilk. Harvard now with the puck, walking in, pulling the trigger. He scores! Cooper McCann buries the biscuit there for the Crimson as the puck came loose to him. He found the puck, let the shot go. And McCann buries the biscuit there. A huge goal for the Crimson as they take the lead with under 2 minutes to go. 5-4 is the score. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? A huge goal there by McCann. 5-4 is the score. We'll keep an eye on the goaltender now. We'll see if the Bears elect to pull him. With under 2 minutes to go. Here's Murray now. Murray, cross corner dump in. On it first is Jacobson. Jacobson hounded from behind there. Nice job there by Gary Yeager. Yeager lost the handle on it. Now it's sent back out to the blue line. Walking the line to Novi. Lets the shot go. Waffle down. Right up in the air it goes there. Bodies collide there. A hard hit there. As Crayer was going for the puck. Jacobson lost the handle on it. Did get back onside. Sliding it across there. Harvard didn't agree with that. Here's Clark now. Clark, we're keeping an eye on the goaltender. Well, the goaltender's on the bench, ladies and gentlemen. 6 skaters with 1:15 to go. Hard around. Jacobson couldn't get to it as it ends out to center. Jacobson tracking it down there. Jacobson with the puck. Jacobson sends it hard for Linzo. Linzo sends it hard around Clark. In on the forecheck there. The netminder leaving it for his defenseman. Garrity Yeager got it out to center. 55 seconds left to go here. The Bears desperately trying to get it inside the Harvard zone. That one goes off a Harvard player and out of play. 47.8 seconds left to go here in the affair. The Crimson leading this one. 5-4 is the score. The go-ahead goal by Cooper McCann. Number 5 in your scorecard just moments ago. A late change there by the Bears, getting a couple of extra seconds of breathing time. That's a good job there by the KG veteran, the coach. That was not by accident. Here's McGill now. McGill sliding it over for Coughlin. Couldn't find a handle on it there as Cooper got it out of harm's way. 35 seconds to go now. Coughlin digging in the corner. He's over there with Jacobson. Jacobson coming away with it. Jacobson couldn't walk off the boards. Kept there. Miller happy to keep it along the boards. Miller worked over there by a couple of Bears. Back to the blue line. Linzo sliding it over. Jacobson with room. Jacobson pulling the trigger. Coming over to block the shot there was Cooper. Now in front. Linzo lets the shot go. A big stop by Vistula. And it's sent down towards the empty net and just missed. Oh, a foot race now for the icing call. A great job there by Frankie Linzo to give everything he had at the end of his shift to preserve the icing call. What a waffle save there by Vistola. As the Bears were buzzing, they threw everything, including the kitchen sink at the netminder, and now a timeout called by the Crimson as they want to talk things over. I don't know if I agree with that timeout, I got to be honest. Unless it was the Bears who called it, but I believe it was the Crimson who called it. The Bears looked a little bit out of breath to me. I think this timeout's a big advantage to the Bears, but that's just me. What do I know? Coaching staff of Harvard and the Harvard fans tuning in at home are like, yeah, Mr. Broadcaster, why don't you stay in your lane? All right, fine. Perhaps it's the HOV lane. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in today. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it has been to be here with you this afternoon. A gorgeous afternoon here. Right along the shoreline of the Long Island Sound here in southern Connecticut, New London, Connecticut, Harvard, and the Coast Guard doing battle. Oh, my. Allow me to give you the Bob Ross of the situation. 5-4 is the score. The Crimson leading the Bears. 8.4 seconds left to go. The Bears have pulled their goaltender. They've got 6 skaters. Harvard has got 5 skaters and a goaltender. Clark leaning in to take the draw now. The Bears have got 3 across. Only 1 defenseman. That's Linzo. Back to Linzo. Linzo sliding across, letting the shot go. Flipper stop there by Vestola. 4 seconds to go now. Got it back down low. McGill desperately trying to get it in front. Does get it there. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The Crimson have won the affair as they head over to their netminder Vestula. A big win there by Harvard. I got to tip my hat to the Bears. They played absolutely fantastic. But they came up just a little bit short today. Your Solu top dog of the affair goes to number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Cooper McCann. He got the game-winning goal with 1:56 left to go in the third and final stanza. When you get the game-winning goal with under 2 minutes to go, you get to be honored as the Solu top dog of the affair. Well, for my cameraman, Colin, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. What a fantastic game we were just privy to seeing here today, ladies and gentlemen. Your final, once again, from the Dayton Arena in New London, Connecticut, the Harvard Crimson 5, the United States Coast Guard Academy Bears 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.